Come and we're gonna have fun. 1 card, 2 card, 3 card, 4.
I'll pick the 10. And the jack. The 4 and the 2. I'll pick you tomorrow.
Deco. It's a new game every day.
Complete election coverage tonight beginning at 10:30.
Coming up next on CBS Sports, Game 1 of the NBA Finals.
It's no secret that to defend their title, the Detroit Pistons went to their defense. Just ask a vacationer named Michael Jordan. Oh, the Bulls pushed them to a 7th game, but it's well known that the Pistons don't like to be pushed around. And so the kinder, gentler bad boys are back in town. And look who else is in town. And they aren't wearing purple and gold. As far as we know, the Portland Trail Blazers aren't bad, but they sure are good. And they know it. They blazed their way through the West, and now for the first time in 13 years, they are in the big dance, and they want to go home with a door prize. Have 2 things in common. They finished with identical regular season records, and as they square off for Game 1, they have an identical goal to be the first champion of the 90s. For a year now, Detroit, Michigan has been a city of champions, and they have carried the title in honor. When the workers here put something on the road, they expect it to operate. And tonight, at the Palace of Auburn Hills, they'll see how their team will operate against a model that could very well be a big seller, too. So step on in and welcome to the 1990 NBA Finals.
CBS Sports coverage of Game 1 of the 1990 NBA Finals is sponsored by Plymouth and your local Plymouth dealers, who invite you to test drive a Plymouth today. United Airlines, serving over 200 cities in the U.S. and around the world. Come fly the friendly skies. And by Miller Lite, bringing you the exciting conclusion of the Tour de Light.
The thing that surprised me the most on the Plymouth Sundance was the stability on the road. Handling.
In an independent test, Plymouth Sundance was picked over Honda Civic.
When I first came out onto the parking lot, I thought it was a BMW.
Meet the American that beat the Honda. For overall superiority, Plymouth Sundance beat Honda Civic, and Sundance is the lowest priced car in the world with a driver's airbag. Now it's easy to own a winner with $750 cash back.
Okay. But just suppose another tornado rips up our Meadville plant. Then what? Or suppose we have a string of accidents, like we did in '86. Suppose I get sick again. Would another insurance company come through like the people from the Hartford? I doubt it. And after 14 years, this fella is not about to find out.
ITT Hartford. When you need us most, we're at our best.
So you're into statistics. Well, here's a couple you may have missed. Over the past 5 years, cocaine-related deaths have more than tripled, while deaths involving heroin have nearly doubled. Every year, tens of thousands who gamble with drugs pay the ultimate price. If you don't believe these numbers, come and see for yourself, because here is where they keep all of the final statistics on file.
We're in a must-win situation, and we're all in it together.
This is it. After 2,986 miles, the Tour de Light, the race to win America's favorite light beer, has reached New York.
Excuse me, fellas. I'm looking for New York. Big place, tall buildings. subway?
This is when many cyclists say they hit the wall, but they push on. Why? Because it's there. At the finish line, a lifetime supply of Miller Lite. They are all still in this thing. Well, everybody except Woody Harrelson. Apparently, he is still on that shortcut.
All right. Looking good.
These guys would not push themselves for just any beer. Only the less filling beer that really tastes great. Here they come. It's anybody's race. I don't believe it. Woody wins! And so, what was it that drove these guys across America? The quest for Miller Lite, America's favorite light beer. Looks like they're going to need more Miller Lite.
The good, the bad, the bumpy. Whatever the road, a Michelin is built to give you all the miles we're famous for. Ride 'em, cowboy.
I got a phone call this morning from one of our oldest customers. He fired us. After 20 years, he fired us. Said he didn't know us anymore. I think I know why. We used to do business with a handshake, face to face. Now it's a phone call and a fax. Get back to you later. With another fax, probably. Well, folks, some things gotta change. That's why we're gonna set out for a little face-to-face chat with every customer we have.
But Ben, that's gotta be over 200 cities.
I don't care. Thanks.
If you're the kind of business that still believes personal service deserves a lot more than lip service, welcome to United.
Larry. Lewis.
That's the way we've been doing business for over 60 years.
Ben, where are you going? To visit that old friend who fired us this morning.
United. Come fly the friendly skies.
It will surprise you on just how much car you're getting and how little you're getting from the Japanese car, which is something I never expected.
In an independent test, Plymouth Acclaim was picked over Honda Accord.
I really want to like an American car, and they've given me the opportunity to do so.
Meet the American that beat the Honda, Plymouth Acclaim. For overall superiority, it beat Honda Accord, and Acclaim cost $2,500 less. Now it's easy to own a winner with $750 cash back.
The nightmare begins.
I need to report a lost boy.
The Search for Matthew, a 48 hours special edition, Wednesday at 10, 9 Central.
Do yourself proud, make you look beautiful, do it for yourself with Minwax and Wood.
Get beautiful color with Minwax Wood Finish and lasting protection with Minwax Polyurethane.
So do yourself proud with Minwax and Wood.
You don't have to be crazy about home projects to buy a Black & Decker cordless screwdriver or cordless screwdriver plus. You just have to have a screw loose.
What happens when bad things happen to good people who rent? If they have Allstate Renters Insurance, the Good Hands people could replace their things just the way they were. Do you rent? Call an Allstate agent. You'll rest easier knowing you're in good hands with Allstate.
Fans, pick the starting teams. Vote for your favorites in the USA Today CBS All-Star Sweepstakes. Your chance at $25,000 and more. Ballots Tuesday and Wednesday in USA Today.
This is CBS.
It's going to be another long, hot summer. But not if you go to an AM/PM mini market for the gnarly neon sports bottle deal. Buy one for just 99 cents and fill it any time with a quart of Coke or any dispensed fountain drink for just 49 cents. Get refills all summer in hot pink, gnarly green, blaze orange, or killer yellow. Chill out with a neon sports bottle deal at AM/PM.
It's very chic.
It's the friendliest territory there is. First Interstate Bank territory, where thousands of people are ready to help you with your banking needs. Because only First Interstate has offices in more cities and states than any other bank system. So whether you're in your hometown or traveling out of town, come to First Interstate Bank and discover how nice it is to have a bank that can go the extra mile for you.
TV 23 salutes the grads of Kern Valley High.
action. It's fantastic, man.
CBS Sports coverage of Game 1 of the 1990 NBA Finals is sponsored by Allstate. For home, auto, life, and business insurance, you're in good hands with Allstate. Rain Dance Car Wax, the longest lasting protection you can buy. And by Today's Chevrolet, who invite you to see why nobody's winning like the heartbeat of America.
Days of Thunder is a motion picture about a driver, his car, and the will to win. And so is this motion picture, the Chevy Lumina Coupe. On the track and on the street, nobody's winning like.
The heartbeat of America. That's today's Chevrolet.
To prove how long Rain Dance Car Wax lasts, just add water. Rain Dance, the longest lasting protection you can buy.
It's 7-Up Spot-a-thon. Get 3 spot stuff by collecting proof of purchases from specially marked 7-Up cans. Schick, the official razor of the NBA, presents Close Shaves. Larry Bird of Boston has a 7-game duel with Bernard King of New York in the 1984 East semifinals. The intensity of both men lead their teams to home victories in the first 6 games. And Game 7 of the Close Shave series is in Boston. Coming around the screen, Bird scores 39 points to lead the Celtics into the Eastern Finals.
Let me get this straight. You're Jim?
Yeah, people mix us up a lot. I'm John, he's Jim. Mr. 3-point shooter used to miss 3 points on his face till I got him to shave with a Slim Twin disposable. I'm John.
It has a narrow head.
Just like our little brother Buddy. So you can shave, hard to reach places.
It's got a special bar to keep the blades clean. I thought he was John.
The Slim Twin disposable reaches every place on every face.
Who are you?
I'm the guy with the narrow head.
From Schick.
Finally, a light beer that's got rich, smooth draft taste. Don't compromise. Cold filterized with new Miller Genuine Draft Light. It's cold filtered so the rich, smooth draft taste hasn't been cooked out by heat pasteurization. So don't compromise. Cold filterized with new Miller Genuine Draft Light. There's no compromise.
Could be the ball game. Back to throw. He's got a man deep. Touchdown! And a leaping grab in the end zone. The defender can do nothing about it. We've got a tie ball game. Less than a minute to go. Now the extra point kick for the lead. Kick is up. It's good.
It's 7-Up Spot-a-thon. Get 3 spot stuff by collecting proof of purchases from specially marked 7-Up cans.
He knows that, I know that, but do the fish know that?
Because a Dean Witter broker earned the trust of David Moore more than 40 years ago, we were given the chance to earn his son's trust 30 years later, and the trust of his grandson today. More important than the relationships we make is how long they last. There are many ways to measure success. Dean Witter measures it one investor at a time. Dean Witter, a member of the Sears Financial Network.
Chevrolet introduces the bigger-than-ever 4-door Chevy S10 Blazer. Now America's best-loved sport utility vehicle gives you 25% more cargo room and 100% more doors. The bigger than ever, better than ever 1991 four-door S10 Blazer. Open one up and see why nobody's winning like
Heartbeat of America. Chevrolet. Today's truck is Chevrolet.
Describe McDonald's in 3 little words.
3 little words. Big Mac, fries, Coke.
Clean, clean, clean.
Butch, Gerald, David. See, I met them all right here.
Toy, Happy Meals.
Fresh, deaf, cooking. Extraordinary, innovative, convenient.
Filet-O-Fish.
You know the one, McDonald's.
Food, folks, fun.
Yum, yum, yum.
Uh-oh, what's wrong? There's just 1 minute made left.
I'll play you for it.
Yo, great game.
Yeah. I got thirsty just watching you guys.
Minute Maid Orange, the orange, the official soft drink of the NBA.
When you have these, why would you need a Black & Decker Power Ratchet? Because it's faster, easier, and works in lots of places manual wrenches can't. The Black & Decker Power Ratchet. It's really turning a lot of heads.
Hello? Hi, it's Cousin Harry from America. I'm on my way and I'll see you tomorrow.
The world has gotten smaller. We want to see it and talk to it. The new AT&T Universal Card helps make it all possible. It's Visa or MasterCard and the power of AT&T. The AT&T Universal Card. One world, one card.
CBS Sports presents The Prudential at the Half. Sponsored by the companies of the Prudential. Come to the Prudential and build your future on the Rock.
Sheila! Oh, Sheila. That was all wrong. We belong together.
I know.
So let's get married.
Buy a big house.
Sure, we're gonna hit it big, kid. Stocks, bonds. We're on our way to Rainbow City.
In the movies, happy endings are easy, but in the real world, they take solid planning. So for investment advice, peace of mind, even buying or selling a home, come to the companies of the Prudential and build your future on the Rock.
Last February, HBO viewers saw Mike Tyson's worst nightmare come true.
Mike Tyson has been knocked out.
Call and order HBO now and witness Mike Tyson's revenge at a safe distance when he fights Henry Tillman. The only way to see it is to get HBO. Call Cox Cable at 327-0821 or Warner Cable at 327-8272 to get basic cable and HBO installed for only $4.95 in time to see Mike Tyson's Revenge. Plus, get the best summer ever on HBO.
You wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will come to you.
Jim Thompson, you have just graduated magna cum laude from Temple University. What are you going to do next?
I'm going to Disneyland!
Got the mail back, JB?
I slept on it.
Day and night, Wells Fargo checking customers can call on express agents to deliver unmatched 24-hour person-to-person service. Agents authorized to handle over 150 different transactions while you're on the line. Come into Wells Fargo and open your checking account today.
Yeah!
Wells Fargo comes through with the best ideas in checking.
You've dropped off now. How dare you!
Hey, wubba, 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 NBA action. It's fantastic.
My athlete's foot kept flaring up. I'd put it out and it'd just flare up again.
Then my doctor told me about Tinactin. It cures recurring athlete's foot. Use it regularly, and it'll keep the fire from coming back.
Tinactin puts the fire out for good.
Deliciously different Hawaiian pizza from Pizza Hut. Now try a medium Hawaiian pizza for just $4 with the purchase of any medium pizza.
Pizza Hut, making it great.
Skydiver Eddie Turner will never forget October 16th.
We were jumping at 12,000 feet. Frank collided with another diver and was knocked out cold.
Like a missile, Turner shot toward his friend.
All I could think about was just getting a hold of that ripcord.
Which he did, just 10 seconds before impact.
He'd done it for me.
To everyday heroes everywhere, we offer our best. Smooth, never bitter, Miller Beer.
I told Frank, next time you call, make sure it's for a tall blonde.
McCabe has a date. But a good time turns to murder. And his lady love knows more than she'll tell.
I could have you arrested.
Jake and the Fat Man. Take one hard-bitten cop, put him in a classroom setting, and it's a textbook for murder.
There is a man to be reckoned with.
On Murder, She Wrote, Sunday.
As parents, we'd all like to believe that our children will grow up and go through life untouched by drugs. But unfortunately, the odds are stacked against us. 1 in 2 high school seniors tries illicit drugs, and up to 20% use them on a regular basis. 1 in 5 10th graders experiments with marijuana. And weekly cocaine use is now being detected in 6th grade students. But the numbers aren't all bad. Recent studies have shown that students who are able to talk about their problems with their parents are twice as likely to say no to drugs and alcohol. Indeed, communication is the key to beating the odds. We're in a must-win situation, and we're all in it together.
CBS Sports coverage of Game 1 of the 1990 NBA Finals is sponsored by Jeep and Eagle, official vehicles of the NBA. Diet Pepsi. Shoot for the great taste of Diet Pepsi, the right one. And by Nike, who remind you to just do it.
Recently, Four Wheel and Off-Road magazine tested the latest imports and domestics to determine this year's 4x4 of the year. The winner was then tested against past 4x4 of the year winners to determine the best of the best. They compared power, performance, and handling. And when it was over, Jeep Cherokee stood on familiar ground.
Get $1,000 cash back on Jeep Cherokee.
You know, when you got it right, you got it right. Whether you're talking about this, or whether you're talking about the one and only Diet Cola that does it for Ray, Diet Pepsi. You know, nothing tastes as good to me as Diet Pepsi. All right, now who's the wise guy?
Diet Pepsi with 100% NutraSweet.
Now, that's the right one, baby.
A muffler isn't something you just stick under your car. The wrong one can really hurt your engine performance and fuel economy. Midas quality mufflers are installed by experts and backed by a great guarantee. Ain't nobody beats Midas. Nobody.
Children, if 5 pieces of chicken cost $3.99, how can you get 10 pieces for just $3 more?
Teacher, we must go to Kentucky Fried Chicken.
You are learning, little one.
The battle for the national title. The 44th College World Series Championship. Live this weekend on CBS Sports Saturday.
Full power. I've set the time machine ahead 40 years.
Cold filtered, never heat pasteurized Miller Genuine Draft.
Don't worry, Judy. I'm sure the future will be a very cool place.
For those who've discovered its real draft taste, the world is a very cool place.
It works.
Who could that be? Coach Brown with today's word.
Today's word is transition game.
Ooh, transition game. And you say transition game?
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
Pass, David, you're not a guard. You're going to break. You got to run. Run. Rebound. Running is when you move your legs quickly. David,
I don't think we're going to have Coach Brown on the show anymore.
if you don't do that, I'm going to have to yell at you again.
So, this is an Eagle Talon.
Come on, you've raced against Talon all year. Surely you've seen one before.
Not from the front.
Did you know Eagle Talon is one of Automobile Magazine's top 10?
Talon has won several prestigious automotive awards, so what's one more?
Car and Driver's 10 Best.
The next time your car is in the shop, remember, Fram oil filters protect your engine better because they stop more dirt the first time through than any other filter. Fram, you can pay a little now or a lot later.
From now on, there's only one thing to remember about saving on long distance. Sprint Plus always costs less than AT&T. And for a limited time, Sprint Plus comes with 1 free month of the best-sounding long distance. That's right, 1 free month. Just call 1-800-877-4000 now. Don't miss Sprint Plus with 1 free month. Now the best savings plan saves you even more.
Oh yeah, it's Friday. 5 o'clock. Just enough time to make it to Sparkler. What's this? Jeez, I'll never get my dry cleaning in. Sparkler, I need more hours.
Line 1.
Need it? You got it. You got it at Sparkle.
Need more hours? You got it. Get your dry cleaning in before closing time Friday, and we'll have it ready by Saturday afternoon. In by Friday, 6:30, ready the next day.
Sparkle, you've done it again.
First, he took you to Rain Man, then Batman.
That's my job. That's what I do. Now I want a new flick, so I called my friend, Dick. He told me about his movie, Here's the Dirt. Sign up to win tickets at any Video Zone location, and if I draw your name, I'll take you to the movies. Little Caesars will provide pizza. We'll be giving away loot like a VCR and other goods. That's my job. That's what I do.
The latest on the hotly contested race for sheriff at 11.
The reason Robert isn't leaving is not because he doesn't want to be beaten on the basketball court. It's because he doesn't want to be beaten at home. You don't get to be number one by standing still.
Ford trucks, the best never rest.
Only Ranger has Ford's exclusive touch drive to let you go in and out of four-wheel drive at the touch of a button. No wonder Ranger is leaving Chevy in the dust.
Ford trucks, the best never rest.
The best-built, best-selling American trucks are built Ford tough.
Looks like Rusty's back in town. The Miller Genuine Draft Rusty Wallace stock car. You'd better hold on.
Can you guess the name of the newest Pizza Hut pizza?
Give me a hint.
In case you haven't guessed, it's new deliciously different Hawaiian pizza. Now try a medium Hawaiian pizza for just $4 with the purchase of any medium pizza.
Book 'em, Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut, making it great.
sponsored by Pizza Hut.
Working to be the best they can be. Teammates, sponsored by the U.S. Army. Terry Porter, Clyde Drexler, and Buck Williams of the Portland Trailblazers form one of the NBA's most versatile trios. Porter's penetration unleashes Williams' inside strength, while Drexler uses uncommon agility to help out on defense. Flawlessly blending their varied abilities, teammates Terry Porter, Clyde Drexler, and Buck Williams work to be the best they can be.
A ranger never takes the easy way out.
You're reaching deep inside you for things you've never known. Go!
That's why getting into the Rangers is tough, and the training is tough.
Be all that you can be.
So it makes me feel like I'm part of something really special.
Be all that you can be.
And I'm not the only one.
And it's your life in the Army.
One of America's oldest golf championships, played on one of the PGA's toughest golf courses, the Centel Western Open, this weekend.
There's a newfangled daddy coming down the street, a modern mama moving to the beat. In a high-tech world, you need an oasis, a place where you can get back to basics. Food, thoughts, and fun. McDonald's. You go to one McDonald's. Food, thoughts, and fun.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wish my old partner was here tonight, because this used to be our song. I have everything.
All my dreams come true. In my arms, thoughts and bombs, and a hope for two.
In the movies, happy endings are easy, but in the real world, they take solid planning. So for investment advice, peace of mind, even buying or selling a home, come to the companies of the Prudential and build your future on the rock.
I used pressure-treated lumber and still have expensive water damage. Why?
Even treated wood needs Thompson's Water Seal. It penetrates to protect wood, brick, and concrete from water damage. Thompson's, the first name in lasting protection.
Rock and roll is okay, but I prefer rap.
Awesome.
Wait a second. Shady Acres was supposed to get the Coke, and the frat house was supposed to get the Pepsi.
Coke, Pepsi, what's the difference?
I-24. This is radical.
There's a new line of cars on the block.
Ford Escort.
A revolutionary way of thinking. That world-class standards should begin at home. With cars built to last, engineered to perform, designed to make you take notice. Introducing the next Ford Escort. A new line of thought, a new line of cars.
When this is the feeling of shaving, nothing feels better after. Aftershave skin conditioner.
You know what's so special about this STP son of a gun protection?
It's the eccentric molecular structural units, which form linear polymorphic bonding sites at the onset of induced atmospheric propulsion.
In other words, it'll make your car look real good when you shoot it. Son of a gun, what a difference.
The Blazers battle the Pistons. It's the finals. Game 2.
The 90s are here, and so is a way to explore new horizons. Introducing the new four-door Explorer from Ford. Explore an interior with more room than any competitor. Explore its exclusive push-button four-wheel drive. Explore its 4-liter V6 power. Discover new four-door Explorer from Ford.
Have you driven a Ford lately?
If you have an insurance repair on your home and you have Allstate, it's in our hands. We know some very reliable contractors. It's our business too. So if you choose a contractor we recommend, we guarantee the workmanship of their repairs for 1 year. That's why you're in good hands with Allstate, a member of the Sears Financial Network.
People keep asking me how it felt to be in the first Jamaican bobsled team. Well, let me tell you, man, it was cold, freezing. See, coming from Jamaica, the only thing I like cold is Miller Lite. Light's not some watered-down version of your regular beer. It's a less filling beer that really tastes great. And let me tell you, man, Jamaican bobsledders will be ready in 92. Keep trading on. Going for the gold next time.
You gotta believe when it's Miller Lite, less filling tastes great.
The real test of a power mower is starting it easily on the first pull. That's why Sears is putting 100 Craftsman Eager One mowers on the line. Look at that. 99 first pull starts out of 100. No wonder there are more Craftsmen on the job than any other brand. And right now, our 4-horsepower Craftsman 2 lawnmower with 22-inch cut is just $288 while quantities last. So hurry.
Sports announcer Jim Rooker holds the record for the longest walk in baseball history.
We were ahead 10-zip, and I said on air, if we blow this one, I'll walk home.
They blew it. Home was Pittsburgh, 300 miles away.
I was taught to keep my word. Wish I'd been taught to keep my mouth shut.
To Jim Rooker, whose walk raised thousands for charity, we offer our best. Smooth, never bitter, Miller beer.
Could have been worse. Could have been playing in California.
Why don't you love me like you used to do? Commitment. What did she call the last 11 months? My hair still curly and my eyes still blue. That's the way she wants it. Hey, if she can go her way, we'll go our way. You know what I mean?
One day it could all come down to a few inches. For those few inches, it's good to know you have Goodyear tires.
You think someone's trying to tell us something up there?
That's why we say the best tires in the world have Goodyear written all over them.
She gets another shot.
Performance. For some people, it's more than a passion. It's a way of life. Well, for all those people for whom good enough just isn't good enough, there's Speed Stick Antiperspirant. It's the wide stick. It glides on dry. It gives you powerful protection against wetness and odor. All-day performance that's hard to beat. If you're going to give 110%, your antiperspirant should give 110% too. Speed Stick, 110% protection.
By Menon.
CBS Sports coverage of Game 1 of the 1990 NBA Finals has been sponsored by Miller Genuine Draft. Cold filtered for real draft taste, so tap into the cold. Fram oil filters. Fram, you can pay a little now or a lot later. And by Ford and your Ford dealer. Have you driven a Ford lately?
Morning, folks. This is Captain Neely. Appears we've got the friendly skies all to ourselves.
While most people are just getting up, one airline is off to over 200 business centers across the U.S. United.
Thanks for flying the friendly skies.
When you look for champions, you look to CBS Sports.
When it comes to